Welcome back to Retro Racer for the final round of the 2 litre class. I've done the elimination rounds in the previous 2 videos, so you can see the 2 Scalextric Escorts and the red and white Revoslot Datsun were eliminated in the best system that I could come up with to try and get a good coverage of the brands. And as I said in the previous videos, I'm not about outright pace of these cars. I'm just trying to enjoy them and get them to run as close as possible in lap times as I can with the resources that I've got available to me. Once again, I apologise about the excavator noise out the back. Still got earthworks going on, so I'll get this underway. A little bit pushed for time as we don't have many days left here, and there's a couple of more time trials that I'd like to run and upload. So I'm working my way through them. I hope you enjoy this run. So the Scalextric cars will run at 6.5 volts with 10 ohm of brake. Sorry, I'm just getting the screen recording going for the so you can see the lap data, the Smart Race lap data. The Smart Race can handle up to 6 cars. That's why I had to, if you haven't seen the other 2 videos, that's why I had to do elimination rounds to get a 6-car final. Hopefully we can get that updated for people that do time trials by themselves like I do, so then we can run as many cars as we like and try and time trial, get all the data on one screen somehow. Just plug the brake back in. Apologise for my crude wiring and lack of switch work. I haven't had a lot of time with all the property works that we've been doing here on this trip. So we'll get it underway.
3, 2, 1, go! Fastest lap by Alfa. Car 1 did a new fastest lap. Car 1 did a new fastest lap. Fastest lap by Car 1.
Do a couple of things because Lottie was outside waving to me, so we'll just give the tyres a clean and try and give this car a fair run. I think that's about all it's got.
Red flag.
Just changing the lane or car sensors over in Smart Race analog mode. And as I've said in previous videos, I select red flag so Smart Race doesn't record anything I do, because if you look up in the top right of the screen, you see if I create a shadow, the red bar comes across saying that laps are not counted when the event is not running. So that minimises the chance of false laps. I've got the lighting set up reasonably well in here, but if I bump the track really heavily or have the sensors set up too close and cast a shadow across them, there is the chance of a false lap, but I've pretty much eliminated most of that happening. So that's why you see the red flag and the green flag coming on and off all the time when I'm swapping cars over, or if I'm marshalling a car. did for the other Scalextric Escort. You'll probably actually slow it down a little, if anything, for the first couple of laps. From memory, it's about it's right up there with its best ever laps.
Red flag.
That Alan Moffat Ford Escort is a real hoot to drive for some reason. Just so much more fun than all the others. Just disconnect the brake quickly and lower the volts to 6.0 for the slower car. And as I said before, all the changes in settings I do are only for the sake of parity, just so we can have a nice, close, enjoyable competition. I'm not really too concerned about what car can do the fastest lap, although it might be interesting to find out one day.
Red flag.
I remember to change the lap sensor, otherwise I do laps under the wrong car. Slow lap to make sure, yep, car 68 comes up. Now I've got to get used to driving this one again, it's so different.
To the personal best lap. Car 68 to the personal best lap. New personal best lap time by car 68. Car 68 has taken red flag.
There you go, it's got the lead already so far. If anything, it's a bit tippy, so I generally won't bother re-cleaning the tyres on this car because it's just too tippy. For what I'm doing, it either needs a harder compound rear tyre or it needs a bit of weighting just to settle it down.
Car 68 to the new fastest lap. Car 68 to the new fastest. Car 68 to the new fastest lap.
So smooth.
Lap by car 68. Fastest lap by car 68.
Typical, slow, beautiful, smooth cars. Lots of grip. Almost too much grip, as I said.
Red flag.
Fantastic car. Really, really love all of them. It's the only slot one at the moment, unfortunately, so I'll bring the volts back up to 6.5 and leave it at 0 brakes for the remaining Revoslot cars. It's going to be close. This little beamer is an absolute weapon. Once again, I'll just make sure I've got the right car crossing the line, which I do, which is great, good to see. These Revoslot are so forgiving, just an absolute joy to drive. This is the same settings that we ran them out with when I had friends over earlier in the week with Greg and A who had never driven a Slot car before. And if you look back over that video, you'll actually see that she was driving this car and quite a while I actually had the fastest lap out of us two. I had to get pretty serious about it to get past it.
Red flag.
Absolute weapon, this little thing, and I love the look of it too. Probably helps that I've got the varied heritage too. This little Alfa. I love all of them, but the Alfa is such a gorgeous car. Just make sure I got the right car going over the line. Yes. See.
New personal best lap time by Carlo. Car 93 with a personal best lap. New personal best lap time by Carlo. Car 93 was taking the lead.
Yeah. That's unreal.
Red flag.
And the little blue Datsun next. Let's see whether it can take the event or not. Got the right car showing on the screen, so that's great.
New personal best lap time by Alfa. Car 35 with a personal best lap. New personal best lap time by Car 35. Car 35 with a personal best lap time. New personal best lap time by Car 35.
So she's got.
Red flag.
Pretty close. Overall, over all 6 cars is 0.120 of a second for the lap, for their best laps out of all the 20 odd laps that each car did. Gotta be pretty happy with that.